The Trump rallies are becoming increasingly politically relevant as they are now regularly meant to support 2022 candidates. Now, I was the first to tell you last week Trump got 2 wins. J.D. Vance in Ohio, as well as what was the other one? Now, J.R. Majewski in Michigan, who I interviewed. I should remember him. Trump endorsed 2 people and they won. But now we have a new challenge, which is Dr. Mehmet Oz, who is running for the Senate in Pennsylvania. Trump has endorsed him. A lot of Republicans don't like Oz. And the most notable thing about Trump's rally in support of Dr. Oz over the weekend was not only that the crowd sometimes booed Dr. Oz, but that Trump seemed visibly disoriented and his speech was extremely confused. Now, we've gotten used to the glitches from Trump. Like you might remember when Trump got his own name wrong at a rally.
Then he went, Donald Trump, yeah, Donald Trump.
When Trump got Obama's name wrong at a rally.
Obama.
When Trump got the name of Mexico wrong at a rally.
Mexico. And
when Trump got Mitt Romney's name wrong at a rally.
A rhino named Mitt Romney.
When Trump got the name of someone he endorsed wrong at a rally.
We've endorsed JP, right? JD Mandel.
When Trump got the name of his own social media platform wrong at a rally.
Truth Central.
Okay, but here Trump actually seemed confused about ideas. For example, in this first clip, Trump says Pennsylvania is where our founding fathers declared American energy independence. What?
Pennsylvania is the Commonwealth where our founding fathers declared American energy independence. Think of that. You were the first ones many years ago.
I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he just means that Philadelphia is where independence was declared, but energy independence is not making a lot of sense. Visibly disoriented, seemed almost punch drunk. Then at another moment, Trump says that if Dr. Oz wins, his wife will be the first lady of Pennsylvania. But Oz is running for Senate, not for governor.
Hey, Oz, I could have had a great out. I could have had, and by the way, your wife is so incredible. You're going to get a great first lady in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You're going to get a first lady. I know her well. She's incredible. And does she love her family, her husband and her family?
Yeah. So anyway, Oz is running for Senate. Not, I guess if it was the governorship, you might say the first lady of Pennsylvania, but all very strange. At another point, Trump seeming to be kind of impressed in some way that maybe Oz's TV show gets him girls. I mean, this is just strange stuff.
I've known him a long time. His show is great. He's on that screen. He's in the bedrooms of all those women telling them good and bad. And they love him. He came into a place where we had a lot of women sitting there waiting for something unrelated. They started going crazy. Is that Dr. Oz? That's Dr. Oz.
Yeah. So Trump seemingly jealous, I guess, of the effect that Oz's show has on women. Now, in all seriousness, the entire rally was supposed to be for Oz. And there was actually quite a bit of booing whenever his name would come up. It doesn't seem the Trump crowd is necessarily sold on Oz.
My friend, Dr. Mehmet Oz, he's a great man.
And even a bunch of people interviewed before the rally said, I am not sold on Oz here. Trump did an impression of a rocket ship at one point.
We endorsed JD and he was like a rocket ship. He went boing.
Boing. And then at another point, he came very close to calling Mitch McConnell a POS, which I love, quite frankly. I think the more that these people can fight amongst themselves, the better.
Mitch McConnell is the least popular politician in the country, according to no, he's an old, broken down crow. I want to be nice. I don't want to call. I had that word right. I just want, but I couldn't do it. I'd go home and the first lady would say, "Why did you use that foul language, darling? I love you so much, but why did you use it?" He's an old, broken down piece of crow.
Yeah, a piece of crow. And then just some surreal Kafkaesque moments. And at one point, a speaker brought up by Trump referred to him as Jonald Trump.
President Donald J. Trump to thank for that. He gave me 3 shout-outs. I spoke at 2 of the rallies. I led the pledge. It was
really quite a cast of characters. When Mehmet Oz spoke, it was pouring. He was soaking wet. And he talked about keeping the borders clean, which I don't even know what that means.
Face and we'll fight back. Are you willing to fight China?
China.
Will you fight for our kids in our schools? Are you going to fight back to keep our borders clean? You got to fight back to...
Yeah, you got to keep those borders clean, maybe with like an injection almost of bleach or something like that. And then maybe the most surreal moment, Dinesh D'Souza spoke. He has like a new, I can't even call it a documentary because it's all BS. He has a new series of stitched together audio visual bits, I guess is what we can call it. And he has developed the term ballot trafficking. It's not a term I've heard before. He may be using the same random word generator that Trump uses, but here he is. Listen to this.
And paid ballot trafficking. In some states, it is legal to give someone else your ballot and have them drop it off. Usually the conditions of that are kind of specified. They're clear. In Georgia, for example, you can give your ballot to a family member, or if you're in a confined facility, you can give it to a caregiver.
And as you can see, just an incredibly riveting speaker. The people on stage right behind Dinesh, talking amongst themselves, many of them not even facing Dinesh. Very, very strange stuff. And lastly, it's not a Trump rally until Trump literally leaves you stranded in the mud. Here is video of with YMCA playing. Listen to this. Leaving in the mud, trying to get around barriers. It's completely flooded. Trump got the hell out of there. And it is a classic at these rallies. Horrible conditions, people getting stuck sometimes for hours, and just really a display of the absolute worst of American culture and politics. So the question will be, does Oz win the primary with Trump's endorsement? Because this one doesn't seem to be going quite as well as some of the others. We'll have these clips on our Instagram. Make sure you're following us there at David Pakman Show. One of our sponsors today is Helix Sleep, and it's a sponsor I'm thrilled about because I sleep on a Helix mattress at home, and it's just the perfect mattress. One of the best things about Helix is you don't have to guess which mattress do I need, which one will be good for me. You take their famous sleep quiz on their website. You tell them your body type, your sleeping position, your back pain issues you might have, and they will pair you with a mattress that will be perfect for you. I took the sleep quiz. The mattress they suggested was exactly what I needed. I often get too hot at night. The mattress keeps me cool. It's not too soft. It's not too firm. The texture is right. And I've just been getting way better sleep. You only buy a mattress every decade or so. Don't get stuck with something that's not perfect for you. And all Helix mattresses come with a 10-year warranty, and they'll even come to your house and pick it up within 100 days if you don't love it. But I think you will. All of my viewers will get up to $200 off your order, and you'll get 2 super premium pillows for free when you go to the link right underneath this video.